Bart in the bath. That was more like art in the bath. Haha. Today, Terrifier 3 came out in the theaters, so congrats to that team. Once again, younger viewers, no Terrifier for you. My youngest son, Barry, he loves Art the Clown. I've not shown him those movies, nor will I for quite a few years. And by years, I mean, like, well over a decade. But, yeah, he at least likes the clown and with the funny glasses. My amazing employee, Amy, got me these glasses. I've been looking for a pair, and I was going to get her a pair. Art wore them in a very funny scene in Terrifier 2. They became very iconic. I say very a lot. I'm extremely happy that they released them to the public, so that way we can have our own Art the Clown sunglasses. He's a swell guy. No, seriously, David Howard Thornton, the guy that plays Art the Clown, amazing actor. I'm ecstatic for the success that he's getting. And he's just blowing up. Really is deserving of the next horror icon. He's earned his face up there on the horror Mount Rushmore. I don't even have a board for this episode. We're just going to keep it going as quickly as I can. I wasn't even going to do an episode today, but I'm more or less doing it for two of my viewers, Joey, Barry. They're constantly singing the theme song throughout the week, and every week I'm like, do I even bother? Do I keep doing this show? And yeah, I've got a few other ideas planned out, and I kind of want to get those hashed out. So I think everybody's kind of getting bath fatigue. So that's why I don't even have my whiteboard up. I don't have notes to go. So thanks, Bubble Buddies. I remember that without my board. And I did never actually introduce this Toxie Sneakerhead. I meant to put him in one episode, and then he just kind of showed up. Actually, I deleted that episode. It's somewhere in the cloud. And then the reshoot episode I did of it, I just let him just pop up. But I have plenty of Toxie stuff, but it was like, okay, fine, he's going to get added to the bath. And like the Tromaville sign, I still had the Velcro dots up for it, and they were just kind of in the way, and I didn't feel like taking all those dots off to do this episode, and it was like, we'll just hang the Tromaville sign back up. I love Tromaville. So I'm expecting this sign to fall on me at any moment during recording. Hopefully it won't come to that. I haven't eaten in like at least 20 hours at this point. And for those of you that, you see me occasionally, you're like, Bart, you're looking great. It's because I do the fasting thing. It's intermittent fasting, and it's worked out well for me. On that note, we're going to break my fast with something horribly unhealthy. It's these, once again, my awesome employee, Amy, got these for me. I'm going to put up a picture. I took some before I actually opened it. Clown Cafe brain gummies. Yeah, there they are. It's a brain. I don't know what to expect out of this, but okay, that's actually really freaking good. It's like a hint of watermelon, but in the bubble-licious kind of way. It doesn't taste anything like watermelon at all, which I'm fine with, because I know I live in the South, and I'm not a fan of, I loathe raw tomatoes. And watermelon's it's down at the bottom of my list these days. Not a big fan of watermelon. Sorry. Teach their own. Yeah. Yeah, once again, seems I don't have a board, I guess we're just going to go ahead and, actually, no, I wanted to give out my big congrats to the crew of Terrifier 3. They're looking to dominate this weekend, and that's awesome. We've needed some fresh blood in the slasher genre. Once again, younger viewers, sorry, I know I'm talking about a bunch of horror stuff, but it's October, so I'm trying to keep up with the spooky theme and doing nothing but horror stuff. being really careful to pronounce the word horror. Gonna cut back, digress real quick, go back to an old story. My mom and dad, they used to own a video store. We're setting up a new building. This is whenever I was very young. Didn't really quite understand the joke at the time, what had happened, but years later it was like, old friend, rest in peace, Justin Earl Stedman. He'd love me using his middle name right there. But yeah, Stedman. So my brother's friends, which later became my friends, were helping out, get the store ready and all that, and making a sign. They had to like pre-cut out cards and everything, and it was going to be for the horror section. And so Justin, he was over there and he had the Sharpie and he was like, okay, so you spell it W-H, and we're like, no. It was a good laugh. But from then on, that sign that was hanging up at my mom's video store for as long as the store lasted, it had the W and the H scribbled out on it and horror written in the proper spelling. Sorry, younger viewers. That was an adult joke. But it was really funny, and Justin, miss you. Gone too soon, man. Let's see. Oh, God, speaking of movie stores, I guess it's just better that we jump into movie time! God, I hope I still have that freaking picture for movie time. If I don't, this is going to be fun and awkward. You're just going to sit here and watch me. I probably should keep that in as it is because I don't edit these things. I mean, I do edit. Whatever. Movie time! So this week, my wife and I, we've been trying to watch, spooky movies. With it being Halloween, time doesn't always permit us to watch movies, because last night it got to the point where it was like, yeah, it's time for a movie, and it was like, man, by the time we finished that, it is way past our bedtime. We have work and, obligations in the morning. But anywho, so earlier this week, finally got around to watching Late Night with the Devil. Big thumbs up. I think give that one a 2 thumbs up. Like, I had 0 complaints about that movie by the end of it. I was never bored with it. Had a great setup. That 70s feel was awesome. They did this thing where it was like, whenever it was telling the story, it was all like on TV and in color, and then cutting to their documentary footage. It was black and white behind the scenes, everything that was going on while commercials were on. But some really awesome practical effects. The movie was a blast. Loved every bit of it. Like I said, no complaints. Solid performances all around. There was a little girl in the movie. It was her first theatrical performance or film, feature film to be in, and she nailed it. It was great. No complaints. Whoever her acting coach was, if she had one, cool. Did your job. If not, man, she's got a really, really bright future ahead of her, I feel. Or that'll be the one thing that she's in, and that's the way it goes sometimes, but, she'll always have that movie, and it ruled. So yeah, Late Night with the Devil is rated R. Not because it has any pirates in it, because it's got some pretty good gore, and there's some language. So, man, any other scary movies? Man, a movie that's going to get your heart racing because you're going to be experiencing the love story that is You've Got Mail. I was going to sneak it in somehow. Man, there's something on my feet. It's a shark. Ah, there's a shark in the bath. It's just a little toy shark. We're okay. I didn't clean out everything because I didn't get all my ducks. As I said, quick episode. That gummy was good, but I've got to go actually eat something. I have a Cuban from the old Havana Cafe here in Hartselle, Alabama, and that is calling my name. So, yeah, slap in the tub. That's going to be a thing that I'll do. It is time to drain this bath. Until next time, Bible buddies. Bubble buddies. Eat plenty of candy. Enjoy the Halloween month. This is a wonderful month. Candy apples and razor blades. Oh, different song. Yeah, I've ran my mouth way too much here at the end. Time to drain this bath. Enjoy your next 8 to 12 hours.